Hello, my name is Pierre Fontaine. I have been a professional homeopath for well over 20 years, specializing in autism spectrum disorder. The website is homeopathicservices.com. Today I am presenting you with a ASD case, as I very often do. This case, however, is very deep and accurate in terms of the experience of a child within autism. Okay, and I believe this case relates. You will learn why some of the children on the spectrum do some of what they do. Okay. So I'm not going to go over the whole case. It's 3 hours worth of consultation. We're going to pick up this consultation about 2 hours in. Okay. And we are talking, it starts like this at the time we pick it up. The mother is talking about the experience of a fog. Again, this is a case through my method of surrogacy, that is going inside the child to understand the state of the child within the condition of autism. Okay? And when we do that, we have very, very deep, solid information upon which we can prescribe a remedy. And I will give you the reaction to the remedy right after. She's talking about a fog. That started this conversation. A fog started after talking about specific food cravings during pregnancy, which she never had before. There is black smoke that disperses in my brain. And slowly, the black smoke surrounds the brain. It clouds me. Everything is very confusing. My eyes are burning, as if too close to a barbecue. All this crap in my brain surrounds my brain. It is not tangible. It is smoke. All this gets very messed up in my brain. I need to rub my eyes because they hurt so much. Smoke is filling my head and space. I can't reach my thought, and it is devastating. I can't live this way. I need to fight the fog. I am getting pushed back. The more I push back, the more I get pushed back further and further. Everything is a lot of work. I want to do it, but I can't. By the time I do some of it, it is just too much. This feeling of being too much, this feeling of a child wanting to fight a force of some sort. In this case, it is a fog, but in many cases, it can be anything. But most cases I take through surrogacy have this theme of having to do a task that is just too hard to do. That is very, very, very common in cases of autism. Let's go on. I can hear my mother, but I can't reach to her because I am here. It is so heavy and full. I can only see me. There is a space between me and the fog, and there is stuff out there. So here she's talking about a fog being about 1.5 feet away from her. Her, through surrogacy, is her child. Okay? And there's a gap. There's a gap where it's clear. And we will see later, but this is why some children actually need to look at things very, very closely, because there's a gap that is clear between themselves and some sort of barrier. Okay. So it's very beautiful, very beautifully expressed here. I am pretty far away from the rest of the world. That is how it feels. Sometimes it is clear, but where the fog is not so heavy. Somehow I know there is a world happening out there, but I cannot know what I don't know. I've never been in that world. I've never experienced it. I don't feel sad. It is not a bad place, but it's very isolating. I can only hear information, but I can't communicate. I am not sad. I am okay, but not satisfied. It is not pain. It is like a prison, but a nice one. Not like a prison we know. There is no contact with anybody. It is very quiet in here and very bright. I actually feel very calm. That, I have to say, through my experience of a surrogacy, the calmness is there 50% of the time in children. And I think she relates it very well when she says, I cannot know what I don't know, or what I've never experienced. I don't feel like I miss my mom or people, but I can't miss, again, what I don't know. I want to be curious and I wonder. I don't even know if I'm touching ground. I feel a certain expectation. It is unfair to have expectation. There is a need to be careful. But things are so fast, I could never catch up to that. Things being fast, that's the way the child feels. Things are so fast. There is so much to fight. It is just too much. I could never catch up. The task overall is just too much. And so I'll stay here. I'm comfortable. Huh? On the playground, there is that step. I am not mad at other people, but I don't understand. They can't understand. I can't see or hear. There is this thing blocking me. I can do, but I don't have access to what is being asked of me. You hear? I don't know. I don't have access to what is being asked of me because there's this fog. There is no way of seeing anything but white stuff. There's a filter. Sound comes like Snoopy teacher. Where I am is summer day. It's safe. But out there is confusing. This space is pure and clear and nothing hurts. I can move somehow and I can see clearly, and this space is clear. It is small. It is about 2 square feet. It feels like a summer day at 10 a.m. I am not aware of words. In that space, I don't need to talk. Never contact with any people so far in that space. There are so many things happening. There is no thought. I see people. I am in this room. There is only me. But in this other room, people seem to have fun. And why are they having fun? I'm just looking at my legs. Again, it's clear right around me. He has 2 square feet. There are no feelings. There's just me. I don't hear other kids. And listen to this. I see mouths move. I move mine, but I don't see the point. I am like them, but not with them. I have not realized that communicating is talking, or talking is communicating. And that is amazing. The state this mother relates. I remember a boy jumping, so I jump, but I am not connected. I take a picture of jumping, and in my mind there is only jumping. I don't see the rest of it. I am not even aware that I have to do that. It is foggy. But at the same time, I have to focus to enter inside the world. So, in other words, he saw the child. He was close enough to see the child jump. He saw the legs. And so now he's jumping. He's seeing the legs. He's trying to make a connection. But there is really no way to know what he doesn't know. My normal state is not focusing and looking. I look at a picture. I don't see the sequence of all the rest of it. Jumping is just a snapshot. I could see the whole thing, but focus is it would take too long to focus, too hard. So then without focus, the fog becomes heavier and heavier. I am content. I am not concerned about expectation. I am here in my own world. So I thought this is very interesting because a lot of children look at things very closely. And as well as a lot of mom relates as the child being content. And here you have this. So it is very common to have this barrier. We know the bubble thing, right? A barrier. At some point she related this barrier or this fog as a mattress, something that is fairly soft. Okay, it is not harsh, it's not like a prison wall. And is moving within this square, and within that he can be himself in a limited way. And what did the remedy do? He is calmer. If you watch my video from just a couple of days ago, I say there is no need to kill Lyme, bacteria, fungal matter, the viral matter, parasites and all that. We need to understand the state. When we can get in the state really deeply, we can find a great remedy. Decrease in hyperactivity here, 65 to 70%. Decrease in stimming, 40%. More pointing. Hyperactivity on the third day went up. He is still calmer, more pointing, more relation, but there's a need now to repeat the remedy, and I believe we'll be on the right track here. We are on the right track. The remedy needs to be repeated more often. I think we're going to go a very, very, very long way. We have a deep case. I will keep you posted on this one. I think it's going to be really, really terrific. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. I hope I've been able to express surrogacy and the method of going deeper than just what scratches the surface. And so we can have much deeper and longer lasting effect. Enjoy the weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.